What up, everybody? Here we go. We're going to learn some stuff in your brain, in your knowledge brain. That's what they're really called, a knowledge brain. A lot of people don't know that because I just made it up. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to solve a multi-step equation for x. We've got parentheses all up in this mug. We got going to have some distribution action up in this area. And we're just going to solve for x. Just a good old-fashioned x solving. You know what I'm saying? All right, yeah, cool. All right, first thing we do is we talk about what our goal is. Our goal here is to get x by itself on one side of the equal sign, and then we'll find out what that little x is, and that'll be what's over here. Okay, so here we go. Let's start by simplifying. Okay, we do our order of operations. We need to simplify what's in the parentheses. Can we simplify 2 plus x? Oh, yeah, sure. No, we can't. Psych, got you so good. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this negative 5, and we're going to distribute it in here, inside these parentheses, to each thing we need to distribute to. So the negative 5 is going to go there to the 2, and it's going to go there to the positive x. Now, a lot of people forget to take that negative with it. That negative and that 5 are married, joined forever in holy matrimony, so do not let it leave the negative 5. All right, so let's start with the first one. So we're just going to bring down 3x right there, just so I don't forget about it, because a lot of people forget things, you silly billies. No short-term memory loss here. So let's take negative 5 and multiply it times the first number. This is what you do in distribution. You distribute, you multiply. Just like if you have 2 parentheses 8. You're just multiplying 2 times 8 and get 16. Okay? So we're doing negative 5 times 2, which is negative 10. That negative stays with it, and then it becomes the sign that separates the 3x and whatever that is. So we did the 2. So negative 5 times x is negative 5x equals 0. Now, we're still not going across the equal sign yet. Okay, so don't look over there. Don't you dare look over there at that 0. Don't look at that, or else you're going to get that. That's what happens. You did this. You did this. That's your fault that he's his frowny face. Okay, so we're going to do something that rhymes with some smine, smike, smerms. That's right, combine like terms. Can anything combine with 3x? Negative 5x. Now, remember, we're not doing the opposite yet. We're not adding to get rid of a negative, or subtracting to get rid of a positive, or multiplying to get, we're not doing that yet. You only do that when you go across the equal sign, which we're not doing yet. Remember, smiley face is frowny face because of you. Okay? Now, let's do 3x minus 5x, which is negative 2x. Mark them out. Okay? You're not distributing. You don't have to hit it multiple times on there. Okay? You just simplified stuff. 2 plus 2 is 4 kind of stuff. Now, does anything mix with 10? No, he's a sad 10. Okay? Then we bring down everything else. All right. Now, our zero's happy because we've just turned this multi-step equation with distribution and combining like terms, we've turned it into just a two-step equation, okay? Remember, what do? Get rid of what's furthest away from the x, which, since the negative 2 and the x are like best friends forever right now, we're going to have to get rid of that negative 10. So, we're going to do the opposite of that, add 10. Okay, let's bring down our negative 2x. All right, and then what is negative 10 plus 10? 0. If you dig a hole 10 feet deep and then you fill it up with 10 foot of dirt, it's level ground, so it's 0. That's why we do the opposites, to get rid of it. It's gone. But by the laws of math world, you have to, if you do it to one side, you have to add it to the other. So 0 plus 10 is 10. Now, what do we do to get rid of the negative 2? Remember, common mistake, people will be like, well, I'm just going to add 2 to both sides because it's a negative. You're wrong, and you're going to go to prison. All right? You've got to divide by negative 2 because it's negative 2 times x. Okay? It's not what the sign says. It's what's happening between the x and that number. This negative 10 was being subtracted from that x, subtracted from that problem. Therefore, it is separated by adding. This one's just divided by negative 2. Okay, negative 2 divided by negative 2 is 1. So 1 times x is x. Then 10 divided by negative 2 is negative 5. Remember, because if there's a positive here and you divide it by a negative, evil overcomes good and it becomes a negative. All right, so x equals negative 5. Now, you're thinking, Mr. Tarver, I've got a weird voice, and can I check this to make sure I got it correct? I'm scared. It's a test. I don't want everybody to laugh at me. Well, don't worry. No one's going to laugh at you because you're a genius. All right? We can take that negative 5 and plug it into our original equation wherever we had x and solve it to see if we were correct. So everywhere I had x, which was here, so it's 3 times negative 5 minus 5, parentheses, 2 plus x, which is plus x is going to be plus negative 5, which is just minus 5, equals 0. Now we just do order of operations. Okay, can we do what's in the parentheses? All day, every day. Okay, I'm going to bring this down. Negative 5. 2 minus 5 is negative 3. All right, so we do 3 times negative 5, which is negative 15. Some of you guys see the writing on the wall here, okay? And the writing on the wall, if you've got this on like a smart board, I guess the writing is on the wall, but whatever. Okay, so let's do this part. Negative 5 times negative 3 is positive 15 equals 0. Negative 15 plus 15, 0 equals 0. Does 0 equal 0? All day, every day. That is correct.
Hey, Tyler here. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out tarveracademy.com.
You heard the man. All right, so make sure you check out the Facebook page, tweet me a picture, and I'll try to help you. Check out my other YouTube, and go to tarveracademy.com for the children. Bye.